actually bodybuilders, because our bodies are being built in response to our lifestyle and the way in which we conduct ourselves. And the idea that, exercise or fitness or health is something we only do in a special room or at a special building or some special place is really small-minded, really short-sighted. Because let's say you have a yoga practice or some type of movement modality. Maybe that's just 90 minutes of your day. Maybe you do that 90 minutes a few times a week. Well, in reality, that's a lot of hours of the day that you're not doing that. So we have one option, which is whatever our movement modality is, whatever our practice is, we just choose to integrate that into our regular everyday life. And one thing people don't really look at is basic things like how you get in and out of your car, how you get in and out of a chair, how you carry yourself and move, and how you reach for things. In actuality, these things tend to be a bit more important than what we might do in a special room at a special class with a special instructor or a special teacher. Because we really need to expand our view and understand that all of our choices, all of our conduct, all of our lifestyle activities actually affect our body. Our body is constantly responding to these things and constantly being shaped. And our body, in a deeper sense, is actually a reflection of not only how we move in the world, but also of our mental state, of the quality of our mind. And practitioners of various arts, when they get very skilled and when they reach certain levels, they can actually look at someone's body and pretty much immediately know what their mind is doing, know what their overall emotional state is, know what their general default spiritual inclinations are. And this is really all obvious and really right in front of everyone to see. And really the point I'm trying to get across, the point I really want people to walk away with, is really moving away from these very small-minded, kind of mechanized, very separate ways of looking at themselves and looking at their life, and thinking that, health and fitness is something that we just do in one aspect of our life, but in other aspects of our life, it's somehow not relevant or applicable. And this is important because a lot of times people get caught in this type of yo-yo thing, which is entirely common, extremely common. You've ever been through it yourself, probably, where you try to make a change and then all of a sudden you fall off and you kind of beat yourself up and have this whole type of back and forth extreme mentality. And this mentality is as a result of this type of small-minded thinking, and doesn't understand that your life is one thing. Your experience as a human being is one continuum. You have one body. You are one person. And there's no real separation other than the false mental separations or delusions that we might choose to buy into. Which is why you see people kind of, in some ways, treating themselves like a dog. Where it's like, oh, I was good. I did these things, so now I get to be bad. And then, oh, no, I was bad, but now I have to feel bad, so now I have to go do these good things to make up for the bad things. It's like, well, that's okay if you're going to train your dog that way, or you're going to treat a child that way, but you're an adult. It's time to kind of get new strategies, new ways of seeing yourself, new ways of conducting yourself in the world. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully it's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.